Hello, my dear and valuable friends, and welcome back. I'm Tetevik, and in today's video, I'm going to guide you in a beautiful world of healing. Today, we're going to discuss how to heal man's wound. Now, this video is definitely needed for feminine women and women in general who want to heal their wounds with mankind, with men in general. This is for women that is, for them, it's hard to establish friendships with, in general, with women. It's hard for them to have good relationship with their family members, and it's hard for them to also have relationship with men. A man's wound means that a woman has some kind of hatred toward men, that has some kind of unforgiveness towards men, has some kind of grudges towards mankind. And it can come from any sources. It can be from the brother, it could be from the father, from the uncle, from a relationship that she had in the past. But it's a wound that she has. It's like a cut. Wound, it's a cut that is bleeding, that needs healing. And today in this video, we're going to heal the man's wound. Before I start, let me tell you, I do one-to-one sessions. You can book consultations with me. You can purchase my books, any luxury items that you see on my videos and on my website. And you can also do online courses. I have magical online courses created for you. They're on my online academy, and you can choose anything that is pleasing for you. All links are below. Now let's start. Number one, what you want to focus on is you have to actually focus on the fatherhood issues. Now, very often women have man's wound, so hatred toward men, they can't create relationship with men, they have fear of intimacy, that man is touching me, because they have issues with their father. Now, it doesn't mean that father hit them, doesn't mean that father insult them or assault them or use them or abuse them in any way, but it could be that the father was just absent, or there was no father, or father left them, or father divorced their mom, or father was abusive to their mom and nice to them, or father was emotional and available. If there is any little issue with your dad that you had, it's going to be reflected with the man that you date. It's inevitable. And it's how we women are created, because the first figure for us that represents the masculinity, represents the manhood, is our father. My dad used to travel a lot. So when I grew up, I got used to men who are businessmen, who are wealthy, who are very sweet, who drive different sports cars, who have nice cars, who have, my dad always loved to wear like beautiful clothing. He would have 100 shirts, all white, all ironed. Like, he was so precise. So I was attracting type of men that were like my dad, were very sweet to me. They will always give me gifts, always take care of me, but like, we'll distance, we'll travel a lot, we'll be away a lot. And I felt very comfortable because that story was familiar for me. We don't attract the healthiest version, we attract the familiar story, the familiar version. So I am, I'm very grateful, I'm very loving, I have nothing to, forgive or do something, but I needed to solve that issue. And so when I solved that issue, then I start being with men who are more present, who don't travel that much. So I needed to heal that little thing in me. And I'm suggesting you to also do that. Thankfully, I don't have anything bad. My dad always loved me, always supported me. Like, if I ask money, he will give me money. When I was a little, girl, I would sit on his lap and say, I want this, and he'll give me money, and I will run right away to the shop and buy the ice cream or candy, whatever I wanted. So I never heard no from my dad, never. Whatever I said, will I be a good driver? He's like, yeah, you'll be a great driver. I never heard no from him, never. If I would go and I say, I want this, he say, okay, take whatever you want. I never heard no from my dad. That's why I can't ever date a man who says no. If you say no to me, I'm gone. I'm like, whoa, airplane. No, not airplane, helicopter, faster. So I'm used to men who say yes to me, who always give gifts to me, who love me, who just accept me, because of the pattern that I had with my dad. That's a healthy pattern I had. So what I'm trying to teach you, that actually to heal the man's wound, you have to heal the father wound. Look at the pattern. If you had absent father, you're going to attract men who are absent. If you had abusive father, you're going to attract men who are abusive. So heal the father wound in order, deal with the father issues in order to heal the man's wound. Now, the second thing what I want to teach you in here and guide you, and I'm not even teaching you, I'm just reminding you, because everything actually we know. We're very clever souls. And when people are talking to us, we're just getting reminded. I'm not teaching anything. I'm just presenting you the information. I'm not a teacher. I'm a princess. I'm sitting here. I'm just sharing my time with you. I just want to bless you. I want to serve you. I want you to be happy. You know, the way I am happy, I want you to be happy. So the second thing, what we want to actually pay attention to in order for us to heal the man's wound, we have to heal the way that we view money, wealth, and finances. Now you will say, how is that connected? I will tell you exactly how is that connected. Have you noticed there are women that date men only because of their finances, only because of their money? I personally can't do that. It's too shallow for me. And I don't judge, but it's not interesting for me. It means that you're saying to me that I don't deserve all, I don't deserve love, I only deserve money. No, that's nothing. Money is nothing. It's just one friction. It's like 10%. I have another 90%. I want love, and I want cuddles, and I want gifts, and I want family, and I want kids, and I want houses. My money is 10%. So you're not going to allure me with that. So the reason I'm telling you is that for you to heal the man's wound, you have to heal the way you see money, the way you view money, and that will help you to heal the man's wound. If you are using men for any type of benefits to pay your rent or pay your bills or just being with him in this like a financial commitment, I am not judging you. I'm just telling you that there is something is not right, because men can give you so much more. Men can make love to you. Men can make love to your mind. Men can make love to your life. So if you're choosing just to be with him because of the money, it's a very limited, narrow place. It's like going to the job and getting just the standard salary, but you can get increased salary, you can get bonuses, you can get unexpected checks. Why are you not open to different opportunities in life? So for you to understand what type of relationship do you have with money, and ask yourself, will I ever agree to just be with a man with money? If your answer is yes, we have a serious issue. Because men will never be seriously committed or marry women who want them only for money. Would you like a man who says, I want to be with you only because you're beautiful? What if one day I become ill? What if something happens? What if I gain weight? What if I don't know, something, I don't know, the baby is born and now I have extra weight? What, you're not going to love me? You love me just because I'm perfect now? Of course, I will always be beautiful, but I'm trying to point your eyes to that don't look for money, don't look for men just for money. To heal a man's wound, you have to heal the relationship that you have with money. Are you desperate? Are you trying to get anything from anyone that comes to your life? One time I saw a man was approaching a girl and he was asking for her number, and she said, if you pay me $20, I'll give you my number. And I thought, how desperate, how desperate. He said, no thanks. And he just walked. And literally $300 from his pocket fell off. He had so much money, just like cash to give to the waiter, to whatever. He could, but he was like, that's so shallow. He's like, no thanks. And he walked away from her. She was trying to get these little scraps when he had hundreds to treat her that night, to buy her lovely nice juice, to pay for the food. She was trying to scrap. And that's what women very often do. And they come to me with all these games that they play, with all these manipulations. Do you think when I go on a date with a dream man of mine that I play games with him? I have no reason to play any game with him. He's all I want. And I am all he wants. What games? What are you talking about? This is not a kindergarten. Games. I'm not 12-year-old. I'm a luxury woman. So I want you to really stop these manipulations and these different scams that you do, different tactics that you use. You have to stop it. To heal the man's wound, you have to stop playing games with money, taking money, getting money. Never a normal, traditional, valuable man will be attracted to the woman like this. Never. No, he will never be attracted. Number three, what I want you to pay attention in order for you to heal a man's wound, and I actually have a separate video about it and I talk about it very often, is that you have to stop playing these manipulative games. I will text him after 3 hours. I will not talk to him. I will pretend that something happened. If you are playing these games, I will tell you, you are not ready for relationships. Because, you know, when you move in into the same house, you live under the same roof, and you have obligations, and you see each other every day, and you take shower together, and you cuddle with each other in bed, there is no moment to actually play games in all that. Because all you want is to love and give love and receive love. You want to soak into that love. I can't wait to get married. I might disappear from YouTube channel because my happiness level is going to grow so big. But what games am I going to play? Are you serious? I'm going to be happy. So if you have a man's wound, it's because you don't know how to be happy, because you don't know how to be happy because you're playing games. A person who is playing games is very insecure, has such a low self-esteem. If you have a low self-esteem, you are going to be insecure. It hits each other. And it's also it's a big lack of confidence. It's like, I can't have you by being me. I need to pretend. Pretend who? Pretend where? Why would I pretend? I would let a man to see me, you know, as I am. If you don't like me, it means I'm not your woman. But I'm not going to pretend and play games and, pretend I'm someone I'm not. And that's why I say to women, with all the plastic surgery and all this fakeness that women are doing right now, I'm not judging, I'm just talking about the fact, is that we are actually, by doing all that, we are playing games. And men are shocked. Men say, but when I met you, you were blonde, so you have black hair? Yeah, I was wearing a wig. Why were you wearing a wig? And then unrealistically long lashes, and then you remove and you don't have any lashes, and he's scared of you. You remove your makeup, and instead of black eyebrows, you have no eyebrows, and he's scared. It's a monster. One day you don't do your injection to the lips, and you don't have lips, you have a one line, and he find out that everything in your body is fake. He can't even squeeze anything because it's rock. Excuse me. Even my body is repelling, you see. What I want you to understand is, to heal the man's wound, you have to stop being fake, stop being shallow, stop playing games. And I'm telling this as a woman to woman. I can do all those things as well. I'm not going to do because it's below my standards, but I understand how you feel. I understand it's easier because then you're more guarded, man. Then you're protected. By playing games, you're actually protecting yourself. It's a protection mechanism, and I understand you as a woman. I'm on your side, but I'm suggesting you to stop doing it because you're immensely hurting your love life. No one wants to be with you because they can read that you're playing games. Men are way more experienced than us. Men, they're 18, 19, they're already been in love, they already made love to a woman, and a woman is 25 and she's completely like, I don't know anything. So if you think that you're competing with a man, you're highly mistaken. He's above you with his logic. He knows better, he's smarter, he's more experienced. So if I'm with a man who is 30, and for example, if I'm 30, he has experience of 35-year-old, at least 40-year-old, because he physically develops faster than I do. So he started having intimacy before I do. So he has experiences with different women, being in relationship, having fun, not having fun, serious, before I do. So if I'm 25, 35, 45, a man I'm with, doesn't matter of his age, is going to be more experienced than me. So what kind of game am I playing with a person who is higher than me, above? But I don't mean this in like a hierarchy that you're a beggar, not this way, but I mean by the experience. So who are you trying to fool? You're playing with a game, you're playing games, but who are you trying to fool? I always tell to women, if man is here and he's pro gamer, who are you trying to fool? You're playing a game that this person created. A man created these games to get you. So you're trying to play his game to get him, and he's laughing at you in here. Ha ha ha, I created this game. What are you doing? I know all these tactics that you're doing. And he'll be like, I'll continue. And you're like, oh no, didn't work out again. So stop playing games. They laugh at you. They look and, she's playing. I created this game. They recognize your game. They created this game. So be smarter. Instead of making surgery on your body, make a surgery of your heart. Do surgery on your heart. I always say this. This is my crown statement. Do a surgery on your heart. To heal a man's wound, you have to stop playing games. The only way how to stop playing games and say that I am out, resign. No more games for me. No more specific planning. No more manipulations. No more lying, okay? No more pretending. No more scamming. No more playing damsel in distress. No more being inappropriate. But being authentic. This is who I am. Hi, I'm Tetivik. Nice to meet you. I'm not going to say I'm Anna. I'm Tetivik. Any problems with my name? You don't like my name? Goodbye. You don't like how I look? Goodbye. You don't like my voice? You have serious issues if you don't like my voice, but okay, goodbye. But this is me. And you see how much courage I have. I can sit in here. Anyone who ever comments something bad about anyone, I want to say, can you be on TV? I'm on TV. You're watching me. So the same is with a man. If you go there, you need to think, okay, I'm on TV. He's watching me. If he doesn't like this program, okay, I'll go somewhere else. You know, I'm humble in that way. I will never push or pressure someone. But I'm going to be me. I'm going to be me exactly as I am. With my own, these are my lashes. These are my hair. These are my nails. This is my body. Everything I have is mine. Nothing is fake. Nothing is going to fall off. This is who I am. Do you like my lips? These are my lips. Nothing is ever injected and nothing is going to be ever injected. I don't trust those needles. These are my teeth. This is my skin color, my hair color, okay? And I love it. I love myself so much. I love my body so much. So I want a man who adores this. I'm not going to play games. To heal the man's wound, you have to become this authentic you. This is who I am. I'm not playing games. And lastly, what I want to tell you, in order for you to heal a man's wound, I know it's hard, but there is only one way how to learn to swim. You have to go into the water. You can lay on top of your bed and imagine how you're swimming. You have to be in the water. That means that when you're healing, you need to be with men. You need to talk with men. You need to give them a chance. You need to go on dates. You need to talk to them as much as you can. To heal something, you need to be actively putting a medicine. And you know, definitely don't use men. I would never suggest that. Always be authentic. But if a man is approaching you and you still feel that, oh, I hate men, I don't like men, I don't need men, these are very bad sentences to say. But this is what women come to me and say. I'm like, oh, don't even say that. But if you're saying these sentences, you have to give a man a chance. So he can prove you wrong, that you're wrong. You know, not every man is wrong. Not every man is insulting. Not every man is going to abuse you. Not every man is going to use you. So give men a chance. The only way how to heal something is to give a chance. You know, there was a time in my life where I thought that there must be women like me. There must be women that I can be friends with more. I can have more friendships. I can have more connections. More women like me start coming in my reality. But I start thinking about it. So I want you to start working on your brain and actually creating these ideas. Yes, the type of a man I want definitely exists, because if I exist, he exists. The world is created by these polarities. There is a day and there is a night, correct? There is black and white, correct? Night and day, there is something nature is trying to teach us, that we have polarities. The moon and the sun is trying to teach us there is a man and there is a woman. But by the moon, everything is ruled. You know, if we will not have moon, the waters will come out from their borders. The moon is keeping the oceans intact. Did you know that? The moon is not just a beautiful object to look at. The moon creates this gravity for the waters to stay in their boundaries. Otherwise, the waters will come out and we will be flooded in one time. Already happened. So we know it's possible. So the moon is not a cute cutie. The moon is very powerful. The moon doesn't have the light. You can't see the moon. But you say, but I do see the moon. It's you see the light that it reflects from the sun. So the moon doesn't have its own light. So that's why I say there's a very beautiful combination what we can learn, that the moon is like the feminine. But I want you to start reflecting, start giving good men chance to give you that sunshine so you can reflect their light. And know if your power as a woman that I am quite powerful. I can have a relationship, I can have marriage, I can have children, I can be engaged. I always say to women, it's very easy. Take any ring, put your fourth finger. Oh my God, I'm engaged. Oh my God. Aha, let's celebrate. And walk like this in the house. And then look at your finger all the time and see how you're going to feel. You're going to love it. And after some time, you're going to love it so much that there is nothing else in your reality they're going to be as, oh yes, I'm engaged. Of course they're a great man. Of course I will give a man a chance. And I want you to illuminate from your vocabulary the words that you hate man, that you don't need man, that men are all these bad words that you say. I'm not going to even say, I'm too classy for that. Illuminate those things from your vocabulary. Healing means you're giving them a chance. The last step is to actually go on a date, talk to men, give them a chance, be respectful to them. Doesn't matter if it's a waiter is a man, your driver is a man. I'm very respectful to all men that surround me because they don't owe me anything, but they're serving me. So there are amazing men out there. I want you to start healing this wound from men. And all you need to say is every day you wake up and you say, I love men. I love men. Oh, yeah, me? Oh, I love men. Oh, you know what? I respect men. I respect men. Oh, I need men. Definitely, I need them. Oh, I need men. This is your ritual morning to the night. I love men. I respect men. I need men. Shall we do it together? Let's do it. 1, 2, 3. Are you ready? I love men. I respect men. I need men. Let's do one more time. I love men. Say it with me. I respect men and I need men. Oof, my whole body is trembling. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm healed. Healing is not a 1-year experience. You healed now when you were just saying these words. We said them 3 times. It's very powerful. You healed. Congratulations, you have been healed. Here is your certificate of healing. Your man's wound is healed. What I want you to know is that you are healed and it's possible for you to meet a man of your dream because you are a woman that deserves to be, not even deserves, no. You are worthy of a man of your dreams. Now let's summarize everything that we learned. Number 1, in order for us to heal the man's wound, the wound that we have towards men, the hatred, resentment towards men, we need to heal our father wound. So we look at what kind of issues we had with our dad, what kind of patterns we had, and we choose the healthy alternative for that. Number 2, we need to heal our money wound. So we look at what kind of relationship we have with money. Are we dating men just based on his money, or we actually want men to have other things as well? And I also always say that it's not healthy to date someone just for money. It's the same thing if a man is dating you only for your body. That's not really nice. That's offensive, correct? So we don't want to use men and we don't want to be used by men. We want to love men and we want men to love us. Number 3, we discussed that we don't play games anymore. We become more authentic and we are not pretending or faking it, but we're just showing who we are and we're letting the men to choose. So in order for us to heal the way we perceive men, we are not pretending and we are not manipulating them. We are just being our vulnerable self. We're just being who we are. And if they don't choose us, it means they're not right for us. And the last one we discussed, when we understand all these steps, there is nothing more for us to do is just to go out there and practice, to give a man a chance, because not every man is bad. Actually, quite contrary, a lot of men are amazing. If you look around, there are amazing providers around. So there are a lot of amazing men, and I want you to start believing in men, in good men, in healthy men, in provider men, because you're worth to have one of them as well. Why not? Why not you? I always say, my friend said, but I want to, get married well. I said, of course you will get married well. Why not? Why not you? If everyone get married, why can't you? And she's like, you're right. I will get married. And I said, absolutely you will. And you will as well. You'll get married very soon. So get ready, get prepared. And what I want to summarize in the end is that whatever you do, just remind yourself that I love men, I respect men, and I need men. And this is how you live your life. And watch what kind of amazing changes are going to happen in your life. Thank you so much for watching, and let me remind you, smile today, love, respect, and let men to help you more today. And of course, enjoy your life.